Welcome to another video. Yet again, I just called a massive 850% gainer. You can see in the top right, just yesterday, called out ticker BTCT at $2.05. You can look it up right now on Google. This one is trading at $12. As of right now, this one is currently up 378%. You can see on the chart right here, this one hit a high of $17, and I did alert that one at $2. It did call out two different plays in this video. The other one was ticker BTM. I called this one out at $2.15 just yesterday, 24 hours ago, and this one did explode, had a massive parabolic explosion all the way to $3.52. So if you are enjoying this content, drop a quick like for me on this video. It does really help me out. I'm not selling any type of Discord, nothing like that. These are completely free, and a lot of research and time does go into these plays. In this video, I have a biotech penny stock currently trading just under $2 that just received a $9 price target by a well-known analyst on Wall Street. So this means they think the stock price will reach $9 plus within the next 12 months. There is no dilution. Does have a very tiny, very small 1.5 million share float, just like BTCT, actually a much smaller float than ticker BTCT. So that means when a lot of liquidity does come in, this one can go parabolic. They just IPO'd 2 months ago at $4 per share, completely beaten down on discount, according to that. And they do have $6 million in cash because they did receive $6 million from that initial public offering. And according to Dilution Tracker, the company has 452 months of cash left based on a small cash burn rate of $380,000 and estimated current cash of $5.7 million. So no dilution. They do have cash. So this extremely rare biotech penny stock I'm talking about is KAIROS Pharma Ltd, ticker KAPA, currently trading at $1.86. They are entering a massive market. We're going to talk about that. KAIROS Pharma is completely backed by the NIH. So what is the NIH? It's the National Institutes of Health, which is a government agency for biomedical and public health research. See, it has over 18,000 employees, and this was in 2021, so could be way more by now. They do have an annual budget of $45 billion, and this was actually in 2022, so this probably increased as well. And you can see on KAIROS Pharma's page right here that the NIH, they did get this grant and funding that was secured for their phase 2 prostate cancer trial, additional non-dilutive donor funding for their lung cancer trial, and then another $3.2 million NIH grant supporting biomarker confirmation study. So they're completely backed by the government, have non-dilutive funding for their phase 1 and phase 2 trials. This is probably the rarest biotech penny stock in the entire stock market as of right now. Looking at their business profile, KAIROS Pharmaceuticals, or KAIROS Pharma, operates as a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company that develops therapeutics for cancer patients. Its therapeutics include antibodies and small molecules for the treatment of prostate cancer, lung cancer, and breast cancer, and glioblastoma. We have around $6 million cash on hand from that initial public offering. They're only losing around $250,000, or they lost less than $500,000, or just around that amount for the first 2 quarters of 2024. On Dilution Tracker, have no current offerings open, and they just IPO'd. Also meaning that insiders cannot sell shares, or most of them cannot sell shares during a 6-month lockup period, and it's only been 2 months, so that is very big. And like I said, according to Dilution Tracker, the company does have 452 months cash left based on that very small quarterly cash burn rate we just talked about. It's very important to have these clean plays, because when these do have some massive gap ups or these massive squeezes, most of the time they're going to dilute shares. They'll have active S1, some warrants, or an active shelf offering, so they can basically dilute shares and kill any momentum with dilution methods like I just talked about. But with ticker KAPA is a whole different story, because it is an extremely clean setup, a rare setup, like I keep saying, currently trading at $1.90, and they are entering a very massive market. We have to talk about it. Like I said in the intro, E.F. Hutton has initiated coverage on KAIROS Pharma, and they did initiate a buy rating with a price target set at $9 per share. And currently it is trading at $2 per share, actually $1.92. So basically he is indicating that he thinks this stock will run 400% within the next 12 months, within the next year. So that's a 400% opportunity, a 4x opportunity, and they are entering a very massive market. So their technologies target a very high value, very massive market, a fast growing 11.3 billion hormone therapy prostate cancer market, also a $14 billion lung cancer market, as well as a $94 billion immunotherapy market. So this company is just now getting its feet wet, just hit the public markets just 2 months ago, does have cash on hand, and they do have a very big pipeline. So they do have currently phase 2 trials going on, as well as some earlier stage clinical trials. Like I said, they are targeting multiple aspects and sectors of the cancer market. Overall cancer market is sitting at $311 billion. They're also targeting the immunotherapy market, which estimates to show significant compounded growth, with sales expectations ranging from $95 billion up to $127 billion by 2026, initiating a CAGR, compound annual growth rate, of up to 20% or 20.2% from 2020. So that's a very massive CAGR rate, much higher than most industries. And they do have a strategic relationship with Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, the ranked number 2 hospital nationally and ranked number 1 in California. So they have an extensive IP portfolio valid until 2040. We're going to talk about this partnership they have with that, the ranked 2 national hospital or medical center. Most of these executives here do have very big connections with Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. And even, the CFO right here does have a connection with Pfizer, which is a $240 billion company. Keep in mind the valuation of this penny stock is only sitting above $20 million. Their intellectual property foundation, like I just said, extends until 2040. They do have exclusive worldwide rights to IP licensed technology from Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. So that's their big partnership they have with the ranked number 2 hospital and center nationally. We're going to talk about something very big to go with that. Their phase 1 and phase 2 trials are completely funded, it looks like. So you can see they actually just posted this 5 hours ago, this strategic relationship and funding. So funding backed by the government with the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, as well as, one of the best medical centers in the nation. So they say KAIROS Pharma leverages a strategic relationship with Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. So this drives clinical trial efficiency, reduces cost, and streamlines therapeutic innovation. So it reduces their costs, helps funding, and gives them a very nice advantage that can help them innovate their new technologies and drive these to the market much faster. So that's all I have today for the video for ticker KAPA. Let me know in the comments what you think about this play, any other plays you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.